You better have the best Trinities in your deck, ready for the final round. Cause this is Trinity YouTube, and you're here for a deck breakdown. Hello Trinity Format YouTube, I'm Giant Skyhawk, and I'm here with another deck breakdown. I'm here to show you how to play Dinosaurs. It's a very fun deck to play, and it's also got a lot of different combo lines, so it's quite adaptable to the metagame. Without further ado, let's get into the list. I won the January 2019 Cup with this, so take that as you will. I've got 3 whole Megalo Smashers. Sometimes it's just really hard for a Trinity deck to out 2000 attack, and it's really great for combo plays. Next up, we've got Soul Eating Oviraptor. You add a dinosaur, and you send a dinosaur. This card enables the deck's diversity because its effect is diversity. Its second effect also allows for combos. We're playing 1 Miscellaneousaurus because it is a plus that is Saravius the Ancient and Descended on crack. We've got Dino Wrestler Stegosaur because you can search your Dino Wrestler Pancratops and it turns Foolish Burial Goods into a +1. In niche situations, it can also revive your Dino Wrestler Pancratops directly from the graveyard. We've got Giant Rex and This Man Can Get Thick. The attack boost is actually quite relevant to Trinity. Occasionally you can beat over even some Blue Eyes cards with it. And it's also really useful just as extra summons off of Miscellaneousaurus and a double evolution pill. Next up we've got our 2 main combo starters, Baby Sarasaurus and Petite Pteranodon. Mouthfuls I know, but trust me. You destroy them to summon dinosaurs from deck. Baby Sarasaurus is a level 4 or lower. Petite Pteranodon is a level 4 or higher. Being able to special summon Dino Wrestler Pancratops from your deck is nuts. We've got our big Chungo dinosaurs, Overtex Quatless, because you can either summon it as a negate on board that recurs your resources from the banished zone, or you can dump it to the graveyard to search your pill. We've got strange addition, but hear me out on this, Ultimate Tyranno. We usually need another pill target, and this is my favorite card from the Dinosaurs Rage Structure deck anyway. This card can straight up end games by clearing boards, and as MBT Yugioh knows, we have ways to get around its attacking clause. Rounding out the dinosaurs, we've got 1 Jurak Ilo as another name to destroy and fodder for high-speed Right Chanbara. Moving on to non-dinosaurs, Armageddon Knight is a level 4 dark monster that sends a dark from the deck to the graveyard, so we're playing it. We've got the TGU Sangan Skarm package because Wee Witch can recycle Oviraptor or Overtex Quatless, and Sangan searches Rescue Rabbit. For hand traps and for drug fodder, we've got DD Crow, Ash Blossom, and Max C, all of which are a lot more useful in Trinity format than you might think. Next up, we've got Rescue Rabbit. I'll talk about this when we get to the Trinities. Double Evolution Pill. This lets you special summon your Dino Wrestler Pancratops directly from your deck, and it's also usable to summon your Overtex Quatless or your Ultimate Tyranno. We've got Foolish Burial because it's Foolish Burial Goods because it's a +1 off of sending World Dino Wrestling, and we can send Survival's End for its second effect. Fossil Dig because it's a better Rhoda. Take that, Freed the Matchless General. We've got 1 Unexpected Dive for combo plays and just for getting a dinosaur on board, Premature Burial because it revives Dino Wrestler Pancratops, Instant Fusion because it lets you make rank 4s and you can usually do it under the summon limit, plus having water materials is relevant for specific tech. Twin Twisters because we like getting bricks out of our hand to be useful in the graveyard and we don't like back row, World Dino Wrestling because it pluses for us while it's in the grave, Lost World because it is the best card in Trinity format. All monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense, so you now have basically 2500 attack Megalo Smashers. It is protection because it can protect your normal monsters to destroy dinosaurs from your deck to special summon more dinosaurs. It is also protection because while your opponent controls a token you summon off of this, they straight up can't target monsters with card effects. It's everything that you want the deck to do. Make sure you get to this card as fast as you can. Torrential Tribute because it's a board wipe and it combos with some of our cards, Holonoides because it special summons itself as a vanilla and we don't like back row, Lost Wind and Heavy Storm Duster because they are currently legal, Metaverse because we really want to see Lost World, Mirror Force because sometimes we just need to clear the board of problematic monsters, Solemn Warning because even though we don't like it, we like using it, Super Team Buddy Force Unite because it can let you revive Dino Wrestler Pancratops and its recursion effect on destruction is extremely good. 1 copy of Survival's End, because if your opponent activates Scapegoat, you win. Moving on to the Trinities, we've got Rescue Rabbit, which is incredible with combos in Lost World. If you draw Rescue Rabbit in Lost World, you're either ending on a Pancratops and a rank 4, or 5 dinosaurs and Pancratops on board. Our other Trinities are the co-forbidden pairs of Dark Hole, because we like board wipes and sometimes we really need a big power play to push for damage, Terraforming, because it gets us to Lost World, Scapegoat, because they're normal monsters that synergize with a lot of our deck and we really like making links, and Dino Wrestler Pancratops! I don't really need to explain why this card is good. It's easy to access in this deck, you can revive it in so many different ways, and it's pressure and utility popping all in one card. Moving on to the extra quick, we've got High Speed Rochanbara for OTKs and for pushing for damage, Elagia and Dolka, which are extremely good games 2 and 3 once you know what the matchup is, Lavalval Chain because it dumps cards, Tornado Dragon because we like detaching our materials very quickly and we don't like back row, Exciton Knight because it's a comeback mechanic, Ragna Zero because under Lost World, this card is Zodiac Trident that draws you a card. Borolo Dragon because we sometimes need a boss monster whose name isn't Ultimate Tyranno, Nightmare Phoenix because we like discarding and we don't like back row, Lampholinkus, Link Spider, and Link Haribo to specifically work with Scapegoat, but sometimes this is useful for getting under the summon limit, Wee Witch because it can recycle our most important engines, and boosting Overraptor's attack with this is hilarious. Next up we've got Nightmare Unicorn because sometimes there's something so problematic that we just need to spin it, and because of Megalo Smasher, it's very easy to summon consistently. Finally, Norden to make rank 4s and to be water material for Abyss Dweller. The side isn't that important. I would say you could potentially main a Super Team Buddy Force, side of Gold Sarks, you could summon your Rex from deck if you find you need more extenders, Thousand Eyes Restrict that you can have another instant fusion target in case Norden goes bust, play some Pendulum Hate, and this is the only deck in the format that can occasionally summon Trishula. We have a couple of different 2-card combos to do it. It's very fun. That's it for Dinosaurs. I've got a couple replays here at the end for you. If you liked this deck and you really want to try the format, please join the Discord and play in some of the tournaments. It's a really great community and it's a very fun way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you very much. See you next time.
Dinos forever. Dino charge. All together. Dino resters. Dino resters. Dino resters. Dino resters. Go, go, Dino Wrestlers! Don't you ever stop! Go, go, Dino Wrestlers! You'll rise to the banquet top! Dinos forever! Dino charge! All together! charge. Go, go, Dino Wrestlers. Don't you ever stop. Go, go, Dino Wrestlers. You'll rise to the banquet top.